Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another THW NHL News and Rumors Report. My name is Jim Parsons. I'm here with the HockeyWriters.com. As always, this video is brought to you by SportsSideHustle.com. If you're looking to turn your love of sports and your passion for the game into a secondary lucrative side income, check out SportsSideHustle.com. In fact, on Monday night, next Monday, we'll be hosting a live webinar. You can check it out in the description below. We'll have a link to it. You can register absolutely free. Going to be teaching 6 strategies to get you started making some money online as a sports fan. So let's check out the news and rumors report for November 15th, 2022. Be focused on a few teams here. Specifically, the Calgary Flames are reportedly looking for a scoring winger, and Josh Anderson's name has been connected to this team. There is some talk that maybe Montreal might be willing to move on from Anderson just simply because he doesn't necessarily fit the new style and the puck control that Montreal plays. Now, that's not a given that Anderson's going to be moved by any stretch. He still has term left on his contract, and Calgary's got a salary cap issue like a lot of teams. So could he fit there? Maybe, but there is some small links happening between the Flames and the Montreal Canadiens. We'll keep our eyes on that one. Right now, don't consider this anything too serious. This isn't something that's imminent or really all that likely. It's just something that's been tossed out there. The Toronto Maple Leafs got some bad news. Jake Muzzin's going to be out for an indefinite amount of time. They're going to reevaluate his injury in February. Doesn't look like he's going to be coming back. There's some real doubt that he may ever play in the NHL again, and that's not good news for both Muzzin and the Toronto Maple Leafs. TJ Brodie's also out for a couple weeks for the Leafs, which leads now to questions about what they'll do on their blue line. Will they add another player? Will they go shopping? Could they look at someone like Jacob Chikrin out of Arizona, who is coming back into the lineup here imminently? Doesn't sound like Kyle Dubas is going to put a rush on adding anybody in Toronto yet. He'll just see what they've got internally, and then maybe they'll look at something. But Muzzin's injury does give them some cap space with which to work, and they are connected to a few names. Will be interesting to see who they target, if anybody. Lots of talk out of Vancouver still in regards to what's happening there, whether it's Bo Horvat, who might be on the move. There's even some talk that JT Miller could be shopped, which would be amazing considering they just signed him to a long-term contract. But Bruce Boudreau is the man of the hour, the name that everybody's talking about here out of Vancouver. Elliot Friedman is reporting that it's pretty much imminent that he's probably going to be let go here at some point in the future. It's not a matter of if, but just sort of when, and that it's hanging over the team, the organization, the players. It's just not really fair to keep him out there and hanging on to this, knowing that he's probably not going to be sticking around. As for when this happens, nobody's really sure. A lot of people surprised that it hasn't happened yet, but there's already some names potentially lined up here for Vancouver is a replacement. Rick Tocchet is among the favorites to maybe take over there in Vancouver. And the Edmonton Oilers are being linked to the St. Louis Blues, and Vladimir Tarasenko's name has come up here. Now, consider this a wild, out-of-left-field, long-shot option at best. One, we know the Edmonton Oilers aren't necessarily looking at adding another forward, even though Evander Kane is out 3 to 4 months. They have to keep cap space for him to come back when he is ready to return to the lineup. 2, Tarasenko has a no-trade clause, even though he did ask to be traded by the St. Louis Blues earlier. It doesn't necessarily mean he's willing to go now or that he'd be willing to go to Edmonton. And 3, that cap issue is a whole big thing. St. Louis is rumored to be wanting to move some players, but it's a huge issue between these two teams, and they have a priority on defense here, not necessarily at forward. So we'll see what they do here, but there's linkage there, Tarasenko to the Oilers. I think it was Mike Johnson of TSN threw that out there, but I don't necessarily expect that this is something that we should be taking too seriously, at least at this point. That's going to do it for today, folks. Don't forget, check out thehockeywriters.com for all the rest of your news and rumors, and we'll talk to you in the next one.